something else. What did the Bible say again?
Separate thyself from thy enemies.
In the Bible. What are we reading? Let me know where you're reading at.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 6 and verse 13.
So this is God's words. So are you telling me that we're not supposed to separate from our enemies that enslaved us, tortured us, raped our grandmothers, stole all our businesses, set up a system for our young black men to fail, set up a system for all of our young girls to get full of STDs and fill the clinics, and then manufacturing STDs for us every day to destroy our population, and hiding the vaccine from us because they want us to die of the COVID-19?
Right.
Are you telling me that we should not separate from this man, our enemy? I don't think they love you if they wanted to end affirmative action. Affirmative action is how you had a black mayor,
Right.
a black police chief. Yeah. That's affirmative action. Give him a hand. He's in a house Negro. In other words, what? Here's a blessing from the Lord with affirmative action. Ending affirmative action does this. It causes us to do this. Read.
Separate thyself from thy enemy.
The ending of affirmative action is going to cause us to separate from our long-time enemies. Our enemies from over the millennia. Our enemies of the last 400 years in specific. America belongs to the Lord. And we're here for our sin. The Christian church says everybody got to come together. We all bleed red, right? What did God say?
Separate thyself from thy enemy.
You don't join your oppressor. You try to love your oppressor. All your oppressor does what? Is what? Love you back? No, he does not. When you try to love your oppressor, he doubles down on oppression on you. That's what he does. He raises the rent on you when you try to love your oppressor. You see what I'm saying? He fills your people in the homeless shelter when you try to love your oppressor. You don't love your oppressor. That's not how you get strong, black man, black woman, Latino man, Latino woman. That's not how you get strong, by loving your enemy. You separate from your enemy. When you join with your enemy and you want to have a melting pot, you have something called gentrification. If you get rid of affirmative action, if you get rid of Martin Luther King, if you get rid of loving your oppressor, your slave masters, black people will sell light bulbs. Black people will sell ketchup. Black people will sell chicken. Black people will sell copper for your electric wires. Black people will sell cable. Black people will sell phones. Black people is going to offer the services for the bus and for the train. Black people will sell chairs and tables if you separate from your oppressor. Black people is going to supply street lights and traffic lights. Black people will collect the tax, not white people. If you separate from your enemies, but if you stay together with your enemies, what if they're left for the black man to sell? The black man gotta sell weed. The black man gotta sell crack cocaine if he's starved of light bulbs and ketchup and chicken and rice. If he cannot sell the things to supply his own economy, he has to depend on another person's economy. He has to pay for Con Edison. Why not? Why don't we pay for Black Edison?